To begin, how do you see things developing just over the past, over the years, in terms of here we are in a country of tremendous conflicts, a lot of sectarianism, a lot of religious divisiveness, and of course huge problems with the neighbours, and especially this ongoing troubles with between the Israeli-Palestinian communities. But just for the Sangha itself, what contribution, what do you see as the developments of some of the Sangha?
Well, I think that the first thing to understand is that the Israel community and the Israel Sangha has certain individual characteristics, and one of them is the fact that there is so much suffering, pain, difficulty, conflict. It's a constant reminder to people that they can't just sit back, they can't just in a way go back to the castle of comfort. They really have to go out and do something with their life. It's a great challenge. So when young people go to India, come back, they have great problems integrating in Israeli society, but at the same time, those that decide to do something about their inner life, there is a sense of urgency. So I would characterize the Israeli Sangha as this quality of expressed pain and difficulty in the community, young people especially with a great sense of urgency, commitment, involvement, and that's been the backbone of the Israeli Sangha that's been growing in these last 12, 13 years. It's interesting that I think per head of population, Israel has probably more insight meditators than anywhere else in the world. We have around 2,500 people in the Theravada Vipassana community, and of those, something like 500 people sit retreats every year in a population of 5 million. So it's quite intense, it's quite committed, and there's a lot of people involved. We get articles in the newspaper regularly. The major national newspapers featured yourself, if you remember, a while back, and also myself and others. They're interested. The word Vipassana has become well known in the country, although people don't really know what it is. There's something strong and growing here, and I think it's the need to solve the problems of conflict that have created that.
And it's certainly reflected overseas as well. As an example, with the retreats in India, in Bodh Gaya, if we have, say, 130 for the retreat, something around 15 or 20% will be Israelis. When one thinks of the population of America of 275 million, Britain 57 million, etc. So there's some extraordinary dedication and terrific commitment that is taking place here. So as you say, this is the backbone, and then the retreats and the regularity of them. Major retreats every 3 months or so throughout in Israel. What else has been happening? What are there any other offshoots that you see?
We've been basically at the beginning. Maybe I better say how it was for me at the beginning. That I was actually rather tired of going abroad to do retreats. So I decided that I would actually invite the retreat to me rather than me go off to the retreats. And so I opened my house and converted the house 3 or 4 times a year to be a retreat center. And that's how it all started. And from that core, I founded the Amuta, which means a non-profit organization called Tovana, Amuta Tovana in Hebrew. It means the Insight Society in English. And the basic theme of the Insight Society from the beginning has been to give people opportunity just to sit, just to go back inside themselves, to learn meditation, to experience the transformation potential of insight meditation.